It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Lions coming up next.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. This one, and look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Now he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Second and 6. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete here.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
From just shy of midfield, Lance. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game. Harding sold the go-round really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards remain for second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Russell. And he is going to have the Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Able to slither by. Shoves him aside near the 35. And this will be a Giants first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Lance. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Personal foul. Defense.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A 10th carry for Kamara. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. So here we go on a 3rd and goal, this Lion. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Alvin Kamara, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. A CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 2nd and 10, Lance steps away to his left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play. I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Going to throw deep for the end zone, and that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and it is 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down. So we've come to half due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. On first down, Lance. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It got his man complete. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Kamara. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flush to his right. And he's brought down.
Let's go. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Kamara. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, Kamara. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Giants have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it is 42-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been. Touchdown, Detroit! Chris Herndon, his second touchdown on the season. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Let's go. It was pretty evident in reading everything, hearing these guys talk, that this was a deal they wanted to get done. They know how valuable he is to this team.
Absolutely a key component to what they do and what they do well. And if they want to continue to have success in the future, they knew they needed him, and they got the deal done.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Another shot now for this Lions offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Running with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail. Time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Andy Janovich, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .37 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing now is Lance. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Second and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Fairbairn good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed.
After review of the play, rule on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Second and 1. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score with pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Play action. Now it's Lance. Dancing to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants, and it's coming up next.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent: you didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you're probably getting some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Returnable here from the 38. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns. I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for the Giants.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. N'Keal Harry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on off.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. J.K. Dobbins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Lance now to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And they'll go for it. Lance, flush to his right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. Now a play fake. Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st down, Tannehill. James has got it. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Tannehill's throw pulled in by Robinson here. Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go, baby.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's showing off that arm. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Lance steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 34. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now Lance on the bootleg. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that.
Lance now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a result.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Tannehill throwing again. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Tannehill on first down. This is caught by Robinson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The Lance going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A final shot before half for Lance. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But
and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there. And to give this time to the tailback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They fake the handoff. Now Lance sliding out of the pocket. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magical elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Touchdown, Giants!
Alvin Kamara
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill, his throw incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now it's Tannehill. That's caught by Myers. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Tannehill. And he's got it. And he's brought down.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Lance. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara runs over him. 62 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Giants on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time they face a 3rd and 2. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Tannehill's throw on target to James. 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Richie James, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is down to 20. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys,
Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. On play action, Lance. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Lance looking to throw it. Buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And they'll run again. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Lance now on 3rd and goal. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and long, it's Tannehill. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 91 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now Kamara. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now they're in the hurry up. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Coming left is Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas.